Thank you. Be seated, please.
I am glad that you decided to come back to church tonight. It'll help you, I believe. It always helps me. I want to welcome our online audience. It's good to have you with us as well. I guess since we were talking about God's people, that they came back tonight because we're talking about them this morning too. So we're glad that you are here with us. So anyway, a few announcements. Randy Miller, a fellow I met the other day, he is having prostate cancer surgery at UT Hospital on Wednesday. I don't know what time, but got to pray with him and his son on Friday, I guess it was, Friday. And so be in prayer for him. You don't know him, and I barely do, but I know that his son sent me an email thanking me for praying for him and thanking. I actually, the email I sent to them included y'all, so pray for him. Also, Gary and Kathy Carpenter, they're traveling. Brother Leon is going to be traveling tomorrow. His brother Billy, they are putting him on a ventilator, if I understood him correctly. He is in UT Centennial Hospital, I think, or not UT, in Nashville, Centennial Hospital there. And so he is pretty sick. So lift him up to the Lord in prayer. Pray for Brother Leon as he travels. He's going to leave early in the morning, so lift him up to the Lord as well. Cheryl Parton's family, that was Jim and Annette's. I guess Cheryl was their youngest child, and she passed away last week. So remember them. I called and left Terry a message, but that's all I got done on that one. So remember all the rest that are on here. Joey Cooper's name just looked at me, so pray for him. I know he's got some medical problems as well. Miss Terry, of course, is on everybody's heart and mind. We need to continue to pray for her. Scott Caputh, Jim Long, Randy Pratt, Dorcas. I think Jimmy and Ginger was able to go see her today. So remember her. She is double pneumonia, but doing better. So I saw her yesterday, and so hopefully every day is going to be a little better. They're loading her up with antibiotics, so remember that. And just pray for her. Pray for her. Pray for the lost. Pray for the person that might be watching that doesn't know the Lord. You know, I made mention this morning about the unrest and the political nonsense that's going on in our country. If you're watching our program and you don't like my comments, turn it off. That's the best I can tell you. Turn it off. It wasn't part of the sermon. It was part of the announcements to begin with. So I don't know what you were taking when you made that comment that was derogatory online, but turn it off. That's my recommendation to you if you don't like that. Not being nasty, just being thoughtful. But anyway, remember, we talked this morning also about drinks. We had a big coffee spill in the auditorium, and we'd rather not have that. So be mindful and careful about that. Remember Miss Pat Mason. She's doing okay. We're probably this week going to go and help Ken get him a smaller box spring. I had to do that for my mom, so Pat can get in bed without any struggles. So I told him I'd help him with that. But pray for Pat and Ken both. Their 90 birthdays will slow you down, unless you're Clellan Watson. And then he just, like the Energizer Bunny, and keeps going and going and going. So remember Ken and Pat as well. I see a lot of names on here, and I trust that every once in a while you'll read through all of those and pray over them and lift them up to the Lord in prayer. Do remember our country. Do remember the president. Do remember 7. This morning we looked at my people. We looked at the fact that they were called. We looked at the fact that they were a praying people, a called people, and if my people, which are called by my name, were humble people. And we looked at all those things, and we asked ourselves, did that describe us? And tonight, God continues speaking with Solomon. And you know what a wonderful thing it must have been to hear God's voice in the way that they heard God's voice. When I say they, I'm talking about the prophets and the kings, David and Solomon predominantly, but some of the others. And we can hear God's voice today, and you know this, and this shouldn't be redundant at all. When we read God's word, we hear God's voice. I heard someone debating with Charlie Kirk, and he's a voice that is missed. He's